information. Wait for now. I'm just showing to you. Once you finish the setup wizard, which is there, don't shut it down. You're gonna see it then. I just show it before this. These are the DNS server. You see, by default, it gets the ball from the school plus itself. It's a DNS server itself. That's by default. And there are some statistics here. How much CPU usage, memory usage, swap usage, disk space, and so on and so forth. On that side, there is advertisement about to buy the proprietary version. I'll click cross to close it. And here I see my 3 interfaces and the IP addresses I have on them. 192.168 on the one with 247 LAN as we expect, and opt1 as we expect. Now let's go to system and set up wizard. I'm going to this because you guys are already there. Don't touch this. So do next now. I'll click next and you do next as well. And again next. It's just given. Now we're gonna call this thing pfsense.housenet.local. Well, you're supposed to have it right away out of when you do the thing. I'll show it to you. Give me a second. Now I'm gonna use pfsense. Actually, the sense, I'm gonna change this capital S with small. Okay, I'm gonna put .housenet.local. Why? Because you see my domain is like this, and at a certain point I want even this interface to add it to the domain. Okay, now the domain obviously is housenet. It doesn't like it. Housenet.local. That's my domain. Okay, primary DNS server, secondary DNS server, as you saw, guys, there are already such. I'm not going to put anything. Override DNS. Allow DNS servers to be overridden by DHCP. Well, I'm going to leave it for now like this, but at any point I'm going to uncheck this. Okay, I'll do next. Well, it says hostname. So pfsense will be the hostname. Just going to do it small letter. And then I'm going to choose here the housenet local. So that's the host name and that's the domain. So it will combine both. I'll do next. Now I'm okay. Now time servers. The time zone, guys, I'm gonna find out America first. So I'm gonna go up America and then I'm gonna find out Toronto. America/Toronto. Here it is, Toronto. Click it. And I'm gonna do next. Okay, now that's for my, you see it says on the top, it says where I am in wizard, pfsense setup, configure one interface. So I want DHCP on the one interface. That's okay. Now that's something very important, guys, at the bottom. Anything else you don't need. It says block RFC 1980 private networks, block bogon networks. Now any firewall supposed to block this type of thing, including pfsense. But here's the important thing, guys. It's speaking about this network at the moment. It's speaking about this network. These two choices, guys, are about this network. Now, because it's DHCP, what would be the address which I'm gonna get from this network? It would be 192.168.45.247 was mine. Or you something else. Well, is that a private or that's a public? Normally, I'm expecting to be public because my firewall normally is connected with my service provider. But because I'm in the school network and it's connected to the school network, which is private, not public, I need to uncheck this, guys. Because otherwise, I'm not going to be able to access it. Understand? Because we're not connected directly to our ISP. We're connected within a network which has private IP addresses. We need to allow both of these. We need to allow both of these guys. So I'm going to uncheck them. And that's the only case. I'm going to uncheck them now because otherwise I'm not going to be able to use the firewall. Do next. The LAN IP address is good and the subnet mask good. I'm gonna change the password to welcome one now. Now confirm it. Wherever you want. Do next. I will save it and I will reload it. And after reload is done, actually I'm gonna log off and I'm gonna log in back with the new password. I'll do a log off. And now I'm gonna change the password to welcome one. Click sign in. I'll save it. I'll say accept. Well, what we will proceed actually, guys, we want to check if we have internet. So I'm going to open my Firefox now. Actually, I'm going to open it again from the command line. And I'm going to say Control-L to clear the scroll back, and I'll ping the Google. That's the first thing. And I have access to Google by name, which means my DNS server works. Now, if you would like to stop pinging from Linux, it's infinite. You need to do Control-C as I did, and it will be stopped. If you would like to do it finite ping, you do ping Google. Between the ping and Google, you do -C, and you say how many times? 5 times, let's say. And now it will ping exactly 5 times and it will go out. Okay, otherwise, why I'm not able to do it? Because there is a rule which stopping this. It doesn't allow me to do it. This is the best thing. It's when you go docs.netgate.com. This is the official user. The official, so all the things you could find out here. So it says granting user access to SSH, and it says what to do. You do system advanced, admin access tab, enable secure shell. It's simple like this. So you say system, so you go here, system, then you go advanced, which is the first one. And then you navigate where it says admin access tab. It's supposed to be a little bit down. Admin access tab. And then we're looking here for enable secure shell. We do Control F, enable. Web configurator, and a little bit here will be enable secure shell. Enable SSH forwarding okay, secure shell server, enable secure shell. Here it is. And what we're gonna do then, we need to go to the bottom. We need to say save. Okay? And then we could try to access it again. So to access it again, we're gonna open this guy. I'll say enter to close this session. Once again, here how it's configured. I put here the web interface 192.168.45.247. And I'm gonna click now to connect. Port of 555, so it will be HTTPS, and the default port for HTTPS is which one, guys? 443. Well, I don't want people to know it. I'm gonna do 555, but before this, I'm gonna go and open these documents which I showed it to you guys. That the 01. You see, I need to check if the ports are open or they're closed. So for Windows, that's the command I need to do. Let me see. The Windows actually is this one. Okay, so I need to open my CMD. I need to open it as admin actually. Right click, Control Shift and click on it. Control Shift and click. And now it will start as administrator. Okay, and I need to copy this command here, which says netstat anoe find str 222. Well, it's just something which I use, but we'll do edit here and we'll do paste. Instead of 222, because I'm going to use 555, I just need to check if 555 is taken, right? Okay. And if it doesn't, oops, here it is. It shows something. Okay. No, it's not taken. These are 55517, 55518, and 4558. So it doesn't find 555 specifically taken. So that's the way I'm checking if some ports are taken, and TCP specifically, right? So basically what I could do now, without any problems, I could come again back to my Firefox. I'll say, when I'm accessing my, I haven't saved it yet. Here it is. netstat empty space dash a. I'll click save and I'm going to lose access to my. It's there. When you open it, there will be. Here it is. It's here. TCP port, the second on the top. But you need to check here HTTPS. Okay. Now I've lost connection. If I click log off, you see now it starts with HTTPS. You see, and what I need to, and you see it says colon F55. So now I'm using HTTPS. What I need to say is to say advanced. I need to say add exception here. And then I need to say permanent restore and confirm security. And now I'm going to need to repeat admin with the password. You know what it is. Yes. And save it permanently. Sign. I'll save the password. And now I'm using HTTPS and I'm using this port, which is kind of creepy. Yeah, I know. And we'll try again here. Still have no access. What in addition you guys need to do, see my screen, guys, that's important. So the first thing was going here to the general thing. Remember the advanced. First I change to HTTPS and I use the port 555. Then what I did, 555. Then what I did, the next thing is to go a little bit down, enable this one. No, you don't touch it. As a secure shell, this one actually you don't need. I will remove it. I changed the default port of 22 to 55. Just, to be sure that is good. We put it here, the whitelist. We could avoid this as well. I'll do save. You could skip this one. And now, when I click here, I change actually, you see, I'm going to close this. I change here. I put it instead of 22, I put it the 55 port. And I did something else. Actually, I went here to firewall, rules. I went to the one, and you see what I did? I click add, and I put it here, interface one. It was default, TCP, because that's what it is. And then I navigated a little bit where it says designated port range, and I put it here 5555. That's the port. And I'll put actually here rule for SSH 1 access from the real PC. That's the explanation what the rule it is for. I will apply the changes. And now if I try to open from here, for admin pfsense, wherever, I'll put my password of welcome one. I'll save it. And now I'm accessing from my real machine the pfsense. The command line of pfsense. Now, here how you do. Let me just stop this thing. This is one of the most basic settings on the firewall we need to do. What I'm going to leave for you guys for the next time is you to check out some advanced thing, including how to create the DMZ. For the DMZ, you're not going to find it